Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest gift we've been given is the power of choice. Every day you wake up with the opportunity to shape your life. But here's the truth: most people live by default, not by design. They let life happen to them instead of making life happen for them. Today, I want to challenge you to take control of your life. Stop being a passenger and start being the driver. Because when you take responsibility for where you are and where you're going, the possibilities are limitless. Control starts with understanding that your life is a collection of choices, big and small. Every decision you make is like planting a seed. The question is, are you planting seeds of growth or seeds of regret? Are you moving closer to your dreams or further away? The secret is simple but powerful: discipline. Discipline is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. When you control your habits, your thoughts, and your actions, you control your future. So today, I encourage you to step up, take ownership of your time, your attitude, and your decisions. The moment you say, "I am responsible for my life," everything begins to change. Let me leave you with this thought: if you want things to get better, you have to get better. If you want life to be different, you have to be different. The power to take control is already within you. Now go out there and take the reins. Design the life you deserve, because nobody else is going to do it for you. Accepting responsibility is where true change begins. It's about standing tall and saying, where I am today is because of the choices I've made. It's not about pointing fingers at your upbringing, the economy, or circumstances beyond your control. Those are all distractions. The moment you take full responsibility for your life is the moment you take back your power. You see, when you blame others, you give away your control. You're essentially saying, I'm not in charge, someone else is. But when you accept that you are the common denominator in your life, your decisions, your habits, your attitude, you realize that you hold the keys to change. It's liberating to understand that you are not a victim of life, you are the creator of it. Taking responsibility isn't about guilt or self-punishment. It's about clarity. It's about looking at where you are and asking, what choices brought me here? What can I do differently moving forward? This mindset shifts you from reactive to proactive. Instead of waiting for life to improve, you start improving yourself. Think about this: the same wind blows on all of us. We don't control the wind, but we do control the set of our sail. Some people spend their lives cursing the wind, complaining about circumstances, blaming others, but the winners, the achievers, they adjust their sails. They take responsibility for navigating through the storm and steering toward their destination. This is where your power lies. When you accept responsibility, you no longer need permission from anyone to grow, to succeed, or to change. It's your life, your ship, your journey. And while you can't control everything that happens, you can always control how you respond. That response is where transformation begins. So make the decision today to own your life. No excuses, no blaming, no waiting for someone else to rescue you. Take responsibility, and you'll discover that the power to change your future has been in your hands all along. Setting clear goals is the first step in taking control of your life and making progress. Without goals, you're simply drifting, reacting to life as it comes at you. You're like a ship without a rudder, carried by the current, unsure of your direction. But when you set clear, defined goals, you create a roadmap for your future, and suddenly life begins to align with your vision. Goals give you purpose. They serve as a beacon, guiding you through the distractions and challenges. Without them, you lack focus. But when you have a goal, you know exactly what you're working toward. Every decision, every action becomes a step in the right direction. The key to success isn't just setting goals, but setting the right kind of goals. Your goals should be specific, measurable, and challenging. Vague goals like "I want to be successful" or "I want to be happy" won't get you anywhere. You need to define what success looks like for you, what happiness means for you, and then break it down into actionable steps. When your goals are clear, they create a sense of urgency. You no longer waste time on activities that don't contribute to your objectives. You become more disciplined, more focused, and more determined to make progress. But it's not enough just to set goals. You have to write them down. There's something powerful about putting your goals on paper. It's like making a promise to yourself. Once your goals are clear, you need to develop a plan. A goal without a plan is just a dream, a wish. The plan is where the work happens. It's where you translate your vision into daily actions. Without a plan, you'll get stuck in the cycle of hoping and wishing. But with a clear plan, you have the map to your success. As you move forward, remember that your goals should evolve with you. They should stretch you, challenge you, and make you grow. And as you achieve one goal, set another. This continuous process of goal setting and achievement is what drives personal growth and success. So don't leave your future to chance. Set clear, specific goals and take daily action toward them. When you do, you'll transform your life from one of uncertainty into one of purpose and achievement. Goals give you something to reach for, something to work toward, and in the pursuit of those goals, you'll become the person you were meant to be. Time is the one thing we all have in equal measure. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from, you have the same 24 hours in a day as the richest, most successful people in the world. The difference lies in how we choose to use that time. Mastering your time is one of the most powerful skills you can develop because when you do, you unlock the potential to achieve anything you set your mind to. The problem is, most people don't use their time intentionally. They allow it to slip through their fingers, wasting it on distractions, poor habits, and unproductive activities. They don't value time because they think there's always more of it. But time is the one thing you can't get back. Every minute you waste is a minute you'll never recover. To master your time, you first need to understand that time isn't something you can manage in the traditional sense. You can't control time itself, but you can control what you do with it. The key is to prioritize the activities that move you closer to your goals and eliminate the ones that don't. Start by evaluating how you currently spend your time. Are you focusing on high-value tasks, or are you letting small, meaningless distractions steal your attention? People who master their time aren't necessarily busy, they're focused. They've learned the art of saying no to things that don't align with their vision. They've learned to say yes to the things that matter most. The key to time mastery is discipline. You must be intentional about how you plan and use your time. Start each day with a clear plan, know exactly what you need to accomplish and when you'll do it. If you don't plan your day, the day will plan you. Without a plan, you'll be reactive, constantly putting out fires, never making real progress. Set boundaries for your time. Protect your most productive hours. This might mean turning off your phone, saying no to unnecessary meetings, or putting aside social distractions. Time is precious, and when you respect it, you'll find that you get far more done in less time. You can also multiply your time by focusing on the tasks that give you the highest return. Time isn't just about filling up your schedule, it's about focusing on what matters most. The person who masters their time spends more time on the activities that contribute directly to their goals and less time on the things that don't. Finally, remember that time is a resource that compounds. The small, consistent actions you take each day will accumulate over time, and before long, you'll find that the little things you do add up to significant results. But if you waste today, it won't just hurt you now, it will hurt you in the future. Mastering your time means taking responsibility for how you use it. It's about recognizing that your time is the foundation upon which your success is built. When you use your time wisely, you make progress every day, and that's how you move closer to your dreams. Time is not your enemy, it's your greatest ally when you learn to use it wisely. Discipline is the bridge between where you are today and where you want to be in the future. It's the key that unlocks the doors of success, and it all starts with your habits. Every day you are shaping your future by the actions you take or fail to take. Success isn't the result of one big decision, it's the result of the small, consistent choices you make each day. Habits are the invisible force that governs your life. They determine your outcomes, and whether you like it or not, they dictate the trajectory of your life. Your habits can either work for you or against you. If your habits are positive and productive, you'll move closer to your goals. But if your habits are negative or lazy, they will slowly pull you away from the life you want. This is why discipline is so important. It's not about trying harder in the moment, it's about building the right habits that will carry you through the challenges and obstacles life throws your way. Discipline is about choosing to take the right action, even when you don't feel like it. It's about sticking to your commitments, even when the initial excitement fades away. Discipline in your habits doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, and it starts with a decision to take control of your actions. The first step is to be honest with yourself about your current habits. Take a look at how you spend your time, what you consume, and the activities you engage in. Are these habits moving you forward, or are they holding you back? Once you identify the habits that aren't serving you, you need to replace them with habits that are aligned with your goals. This is where discipline comes in. Discipline is the ability to replace the easy, lazy habits with the productive, focused habits. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. You can't wait for motivation to strike because motivation is fleeting. Instead, discipline means doing the work when it's not easy, when you're tired, or when distractions are calling. It's about showing up, even when you'd rather not. It's about sticking to your routines and rituals, even when you don't feel like it. The good news is that discipline is like a muscle. It gets stronger the more you use it. The more you practice discipline, the easier it becomes. You build momentum, and before you know it, what once required effort becomes second nature. Positive habits take time to develop, but once they're in place, they will start to work for you automatically. But here's the kicker: discipline doesn't just apply to work. It applies to every area of your life: your health, your relationships, your finances, your personal growth. If you're disciplined in how you take care of your body, you'll experience better health. If you're disciplined in managing your money, you'll build wealth. If you're disciplined in nurturing your relationships, you'll cultivate meaningful connections. Ultimately, your life is the sum of your habits. So, if you want a better life, you have to change your habits. Discipline is the tool that allows you to build the habits that will shape the life you want. It's not easy, but it's worth it. The more disciplined you become, the more control you'll have over your destiny. When you discipline your habits, you discipline your future. A positive attitude is one of the most powerful tools you can have in life, yet it's also one of the most underestimated. Life is going to throw challenges your way. There will be setbacks, disappointments, and tough times. But the way you respond to those challenges will determine whether you succeed or fail. Your attitude is the lens through which you view the world, and it's your choice how you choose to view it. A positive attitude doesn't mean you ignore reality or pretend everything is perfect. It means you choose to focus on solutions rather than problems, on what you can control rather than what you can't. It means choosing to see opportunities and obstacles and learning experiences in every setback. A positive attitude is about taking ownership of your mindset even when circumstances aren't ideal. The truth is, life doesn't always go according to plan. We all face tough times, but a positive attitude allows you to rise above those challenges. It gives you the mental and emotional resilience to bounce back stronger. People who cultivate a positive attitude understand that adversity is part of the journey. They know that every failure is just a stepping stone to greater success. But a positive attitude is also about how you treat others. Positivity is contagious. When you radiate positivity, you lift those around you. Your energy influences your environment, and when you maintain a positive attitude, you attract positive people and opportunities into your life. People want to be around those who uplift them, not those who constantly complain and focus on the negative. Cultivating a positive attitude starts with taking control of your thoughts. What you think about most often shapes how you feel, and how you feel influences how you act. If you focus on problems, you'll feel defeated. But if you focus on possibilities, you'll feel empowered. The key is to reprogram your mind to look for the good in every situation. One powerful way to maintain a positive attitude is by practicing gratitude. Take time every day to reflect on what you're grateful for. This simple practice shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right in your life. When you're thankful for what you have, it's easier to see the positive in every situation, even the tough ones. Gratitude breeds a mindset of abundance, which in turn fosters positivity. A positive attitude is also about how you respond to failure. Most people let failure define them, but those who cultivate a positive attitude use failure as fuel. They understand that failure is not the end, it's a lesson, a necessary part of growth. When you develop a positive attitude toward failure, you remove the fear and hesitation that holds you back from trying again. You learn to embrace it as part of the journey. The reality is, we can't control everything that happens to us, but we can always control how we respond. You have the power to choose your attitude every single day. And when you choose a positive attitude, you choose to make the best of every situation. Remember, success doesn't come from avoiding challenges, it comes from how you face them. A positive attitude doesn't just help you weather the storms of life, it helps you thrive despite them. It gives you the mental toughness to keep moving forward when others give up, and the optimism to believe that things will get better no matter how tough things seem at the moment. So make a decision today to nurture a positive attitude. When you do, you'll find that life becomes not just easier but more enjoyable. Your circumstances may not change overnight, but your ability to navigate them with grace, resilience, and a sense of purpose will. A positive attitude doesn't just change the way you see the world, it changes the way the world sees you. Investing in your personal growth is the single most important investment you can make. The world doesn't get better by accident, and neither does your life. It gets better by design, and that design starts with you. You must constantly work on becoming the best version of yourself. The truth is, your current self is only a glimpse of the potential you have inside you. But that potential will never be realized if you don't make the effort to grow. Personal growth isn't just about learning new skills or gaining knowledge. It's about evolving as a person, developing your character, and expanding your mindset. Every day, you're either growing or you're stagnating. There's no standing still. The moment you stop growing is the moment you begin to decline. Growth is a continuous process. It doesn't stop when you hit a certain age or achieve a certain level of success. To remain competitive, relevant, and fulfilled, you must be committed to growth at every stage of life. Growth begins with self-awareness. You must be honest with yourself about where you are and where you want to go. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What skills do you need to develop? The first step in growth is to recognize that you are not a finished product, you're a work in progress, and the journey is ongoing. The more you understand about yourself, the more you can identify the areas where you need to focus your energy. One of the most valuable investments in your personal growth is reading. Successful people are lifelong learners. They understand that knowledge is power, and the more they know, the more they grow. Reading books, attending seminars, listening to podcasts, these are all ways to expand your mind and deepen your understanding of the world. But it's not just about consuming information, it's about applying what you learn. Knowledge without action is wasted potential. Equally important is investing in your health. Personal growth isn't just about your mind, it's about your body too. If you neglect your physical health, it will affect every other area of your life. You can't reach your full potential if you're tired, sick, or out of shape. When you take care of your body, you have more energy, focus, and stamina to pursue your goals. Your physical health fuels your mental and emotional well-being. Without it, your potential will always be limited. Growth also requires pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone. It's easy to stay in familiar territory where you feel safe, but that's not where the magic happens. Personal growth occurs when you challenge yourself, take risks, and step into the unknown. The most successful people are the ones who aren't afraid to fail, who aren't afraid to try new things and make mistakes along the way. The discomfort of growth is temporary, but the rewards last a lifetime. You also need to surround yourself with people who encourage and challenge you. The people you spend time with have a profound impact on your growth. If you surround yourself with people who are constantly complaining, settling for mediocrity, and avoiding growth, you'll be pulled down with them. But when you surround yourself with individuals who inspire you, who push you to be better, you rise to meet their standards. Your environment plays a crucial role in your personal development. Investing in personal growth means taking responsibility for your future. It's about recognizing that where you are today is the result of your past choices, but where you'll be tomorrow depends on what you do today. Growth doesn't happen by accident, it happens because you choose it. You choose to invest time, energy, and resources into becoming better, and you choose to make growth a lifelong commitment. The good news is that the returns on this investment are immense. As you grow, you become more confident, more capable, and more resilient. You unlock doors that were previously closed to you, and opportunities begin to come your way. But personal growth is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistency, patience, and a willingness to continue learning and improving. So make the decision today to invest in yourself. Whether it's reading a book, learning a new skill, taking care of your body, or challenging yourself to do something you've never done before, every step you take toward personal growth is a step toward a better future. Your growth today will determine the person you become tomorrow. And the more you invest in your personal growth, the more you'll discover what you're truly capable of. Who you surround yourself with plays a massive role in shaping the life you live. If you want to achieve success, you have to understand that your environment, especially the people in it, will either lift you up or pull you down. We all have the same 24 hours in a day, but the people you spend your time with will either inspire you to make the most of those hours or distract you from your potential. If you want to succeed, you have to surround yourself with winners, people who challenge you, motivate you, and push you to be better. Winners are those who are always striving for more, who see opportunities where others see obstacles. They are the kind of people who have a vision for their lives and are taking consistent steps toward making that vision a reality. They're not sitting around waiting for things to happen, they're making things happen. When you spend time with people who have this kind of mindset, it rubs off on you. You start to see the world through the lens of possibility, and you begin to think bigger, act bolder, and dream more expansively. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with people who are negative, complacent, and content with mediocrity, you'll find it harder to break through to the next level of success. Those who settle for less will bring you down with them. Negative energy is contagious. People who are constantly complaining, blaming others, or settling for the status quo will never challenge you to grow. If you want to excel, you have to cut out the negativity and build relationships with people who encourage you to be the best version of yourself. Winners don't just show up to take part, they show up to win. They believe in their potential, and they make decisions every day that align with their goals. Being around winners means you're constantly exposed to new ideas, strategies, and ways of thinking. Winners won't let you stay stuck in your comfort zone. They'll ask you questions that force you to think bigger, push you to take action, and hold you accountable to your highest standards. Another benefit of surrounding yourself with winners is that they'll hold you accountable. Winners don't let their friends and colleagues off the hook. They expect you to show up, to do the work, and to bring your best effort every single day. When you're around people who set high standards for themselves and those around them, you'll start to raise your own standards as well. Accountability is a powerful force. It keeps you on track, keeps you focused, and keeps you committed to your goals, even when it's tough. But it's not just about being around people who push you to do more. It's about learning from them. Winners are often generous with their knowledge and experience. They've been where you are, and they can offer valuable insights that can save you years of trial and error. They'll share their successes and their failures, helping you avoid the same mistakes and accelerating your path to success. When you surround yourself with winners, you gain access to their wisdom, their networks, and their resources. One of the best ways to surround yourself with winners is by finding mentors. A mentor is someone who has already achieved what you want to achieve and who is willing to guide you along the way. They provide invaluable guidance, advice, and feedback. A good mentor doesn't just tell you what you want to hear, they tell you the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. They challenge you to think differently, act decisively, and stay committed to the process. A mentor can help you navigate the obstacles and setbacks you'll inevitably face and keep you moving forward toward your goals. But it's not just about finding winners outside of yourself. You also need to become a winner yourself. Winners attract other winners, and the more you invest in your own growth and development, the more you'll attract like-minded individuals. When you elevate your own mindset, your actions, and your work ethic, you become the kind of person who naturally attracts others who are also striving for greatness. It's a cycle of growth and success that builds on itself. To surround yourself with winners, you have to be intentional about where you invest your time. You can't afford to waste time with people who don't add value to your life.